Yoki, you come off one of the best games of the NCAA tournament. It's an unbelievable game. What have the last few days been like since that win, and have you come down from that high of winning such an emotional game?
Yeah, that's a great question. The last couple of days have been a lot of running errands, trying to clean my house, just trying to get ready, for the next game, the next trip. Yeah, it's crazy. I think every time I've left the house, at least one person, it's like, oh, you took 15 years off my life. Oh, you guys almost gave me a heart attack. So, yeah, I think it's like sunk in, but still feel a little bit of the, yeah, that was a crazy game.
Mara, same question.
Just same thing as Yoki. We went over to her house last night. 2 nights ago and watched the game. So, but yeah, I feel like we've came down a little bit, but ready for the next opponent.
Yeah, so second question. From the outset, it seems like getting past the first 2 games of the NCAA tournament was a goal for the team this year, and now you've done that. The stakes and the opportunities become even higher. What's the mindset right now?
Yeah, I think right now it's just doing, with the scout, just, problem solving, figuring out what is going to work best, just, trying to figure out what we need to do, figuring out how can we give everything we need to for this next game, I think, is our mindset today. Was a problem solving practice. So, yeah, problem solving.
Temira, what was your reaction when you saw on the stat sheet that you hit 8 threes in that game?
Honestly, I was happy because I started off so bad. So it was a good feeling that I was able to help my team. With the threes being so open, all I wanted to do was just hit them. So it felt good to be able to hit them.
Ayoka, watching her do that, is it registering that, holy cow, I might need 3 hands to count how many threes she's hit? Or is it just fun watching her hit them?
Oh, it's just fun watching her hit them. It's just crazy. That's my teammate for real. It's cool. Yeah.
What have you guys learned? Obviously, without Juju Watkins, things change a little bit for sure with USC, but what have you learned about them so far?
Yeah, it's unfortunate what Juju is going through, but we know they're still a really good opponent, and we know we're going to have to go out there and stay focused and not let any of that affect us and just go out there and do us. So really just focus on ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah. I think rebounding and transition will be a big one for us. They're really, I think, 24% in transition. So, yeah, we'll definitely have to set our D, and that will definitely be a big intentional part of our game plan. So, yeah.
Ayoka, can you walk me through kind of what your plan was after the Kansas game when you got hurt again? It's worked out for you. You're playing again now, but can you walk me through what your plan was to get back on the court?
Yeah, that feels like forever ago. After that game, a lot of conversation. The conversations were either we rest this or we just have surgery right away. After the Baylor game, it was okay, have surgery right away, and then 2 weeks should be back. Yeah, so it was a long 2 weeks, but I'd already been through 4 weeks of rehab, so it was kind of just okay, do what we need to do, but we don't want to do anything extra because obviously we're already doing extra with another rehab. So that was kind of the game plan, be back for the tournament, and here I am. Yeah.
How relieved are you that it worked out?
Yeah, relieved. I don't think I ever had a doubt in my mind that it wouldn't. Obviously it was just a very bizarre situation to be in. But I knew after that second surgery, I was okay, this is it. I was pretty confident that it was going to work out. Yeah, thankfully it did.
And for both of you, just how do you describe your emotions when you're going on to such a big stage now?
I'm grateful to be a part of something, like that's bigger than myself. That was a goal coming here to K-State, was to get to the NCAA. So, and I know this team been through a lot these past couple of years. So I'm just glad that we were able to, win that game and continue to keep dancing. So that's what we're going to try to do, just keep dancing as long as we can. So.
Yeah. So can you repeat the question?
Yeah, just what are your emotions about going on to such a big stage?
I think a lot of like gratitude. I think just feeling like it's, an opportunity like to continue playing and for us to continue to like show that we can play at a high level. A lot of gratitude, a lot of joy, just because it's not like it is hard to get here, and there's only 16 teams left playing in the NCAA tournament, so that's like kind of a big deal, and we're one of them. Like, that's crazy. So lots of gratitude.
Yoki, for you to come back for your officially last year here at K-State, how rewarding did it feel to finally get to the Sweet 16?
Yeah, finally. No, I'm kidding. Oh, it felt so good. I think going into that game, like my mindset, like obviously, like my identity is in like Jesus and not in sports. So like just being grateful for the opportunity, but also knowing like, regardless of the outcome of this game, like I know that like it doesn't define my career, right? But then winning the way we did, like, man, like it just felt like such just a sweet gift, just to be in that position and to be here now. So, yeah.
Temira, I've covered a lot of sports in my life, but my favorite thing to cover is seeing a shooter get in the zone. What was that like?
It was honestly tough for me. After missing like the first couple, I wanted to stop shooting. Like I was like, I'm done. But my teammates really had my back in that game, and I give credit to them because you would think that they tell you to like, go try to get a layup, get warm. They told me to let it fly, so that's what I did. And it's just a good feeling that I was able to, help the team in that way. So.
Was there a point though, like you're like, these keep going in?
Yeah.
I mean, that last one you had to feel like no brainer, it's in.
Yeah. I was definitely in the zone. Yeah.
Temira, what has been like the biggest difference in your game this season, maybe compared to like last season's at Tulsa?
I would just say like maybe my mindset. Coming here, I just was determined to just do anything that my team needs me to do, because I know at Tulsa it was very different, and I kind of did whatever I wanted to do. So coming in here, I wanted to just provide in the areas that the team needs me that game, or that practice, just do whatever I can to help the team and get to where we at. So yeah.
Ayoka, I wanted to ask you, when a superstar like Juju Watkins goes down with a terrible injury like that, what feelings does that elicit from you as someone who's been there before?
Yeah, it's just like devastating. Like, I just would never wish that upon like anyone. It's just really hard to watch because like you see it happen and you're just like, you just know. So it sucks. Like really hope her the best in her recovery and everything. Sucks to watch.
And as a competitor, how much does it hurt not being able to face USC at their fullest strength? I'm sure you want that.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Just like stinks. It sucks that just is a part of the game. But also, like Temira was saying, like we know like there's still a very solid team. So, it's just the next person up, and I think they are more than capable of doing that.
And then for both of you, when you get back to the Manhattan airport after the big game, all the fans are there greeting you. Just walk me through what that's like.
Yeah.
I've never been a part of anything like that, so I was honestly, it was like a bless. I'm like blessed. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of people that care about, us, and that's just like a good feeling. So yeah, seeing everyone there kind of just made me happy. So.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, especially that night. It's just like, I was just like, man, I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah.
So coming back and seeing everyone, it was just really cool. Because it's like while they weren't there, it's like they experienced that, like the way we won, like they experienced that with us, like regardless of where they were. So yeah, it was just really cool to celebrate that coming home. Yeah.
For both of you, I wanted to ask you about Jalen a little bit. It seems like all you guys have areas where you maybe lead the team in certain categories, and she's kind of been all year, I guess, kind of a glue player where she's done whatever, I think 8 rebounds and 6 assists the last game. Does she get overlooked sometimes, just all the different areas that she helps?
Yeah. I feel like Jalen's personality is very, like, under the radar. So, she does so much for this team. Like, I couldn't even imagine, being in her role because she does so much and she's consistent, and she's the last person I think I'll ever hear, like, complain about, her job. So, I think we, as a team, I think we do a good job of appreciating everyone from a, like, outwardly looking in. Yeah, like, I definitely think she deserves her flowers more.
I agree with what Yoki was saying. It might not show up on, like, stat sheets, but she definitely is a major part of our team offensively and defensively. She is the glue. She does a lot of things that we need her to do, and she does it well. So she definitely makes a difference in the game. So,
Yoki, just wanted to ask, you've been asked, I don't know how many times now, but now that it's been a few days, you played 2 games, foot still feeling good?
Yep. Yeah, it feels good.
Yoki, Serena got the career assist record in the game. Sort of for you to play such a big role in her getting to that point, how good does that make you feel?
How good does that make me feel? I'm just so proud of her. I don't know. Like, I think it's just really, like, it's kind of an honor to be, like, a part of that, like, a big part of that. But, I mean, yeah, I don't think she thought she was going to get it, so it's just really cool that she did. And just, grateful I could help her out along the way and make some shots.
Temira, I think most of your threes probably came off of Serena assists. What makes her such a good passer when she's able to sort of hit you guys in stride and give you easy shots?
She definitely is a really good point guard. I think just she always has her head up. She's always looking for someone before herself, which make her like a true point guard. And I feel like her height too. I mean, a lot of point guards are short, but Serena's taller than me, so I think her height definitely helps that. But yeah, and obviously Yoki too. The gravity so yeah, that's how I'm able to get so many threes.
Ayoka, the last thing Coach talked about in Lexington was how he's trying not to react so much to maybe some officials' calls because he doesn't want to negatively impact you guys. Like, you guys maybe don't respond the way he would hope you guys would. So I guess he's kind of trying to chill out a little bit. What do you think about that? Have you noticed that he's calmer on the sideline, and are you guys responding better to that?
Yeah, he's actually done a really good job. I think the game after he told us that, he like went off on one of the refs. I was like, I thought he wasn't gonna do that anymore. Yeah, he's definitely doing a better job. Yeah, I think like as a player, I think we just have to know that like he's fighting for us. Like he's gonna be upset with us, but at the end of the day, he's gonna be on our side. So I think just knowing that and like going back to that is what really matters. I don't know. The end of our bench gets rowdy sometimes, like, and not the players. So I think we're doing a better job responding to that. I definitely think the Fairfield game definitely got a little. We got a little riled up on the bench, but we toned it in. But yeah, I think it's. I don't know. It's different too because I was injured the whole time that stuff was going on. So now I think playing, I don't really notice it as much now. But I think he's doing a better job.
All right. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.